Let's talk about switch construct. Switch construct is again a decision control construct, and this is a lighter version of if else. If there are various if else and else if constructs in your program, and the number which you are checking is integer or a character variable, then it is better to use switch. Right now I am going to make a program with if else, and I'll show you how to convert it into switch and tell you what will be the switch construct and how it is going to be written. So let's expect a value from user, and on the basis of the number entered by the user, we shall just print that he entered this number. So we have advised the user to enter only 1 and 2, and we'll check it through our if else construct. So if user entered 1, then we'll print that you entered entered 1. And give a slash and also. Now we'll again check it for, I just copy and paste it, for 2, but we'll use else if 1, if not 1, then if I2, and if these two are not the case, then let's tell the user or inform the user that it is an invalid entry. So this is a very short program of if else, and we'll execute it, and let's input 4. See, we received invalid as the output. Now when this 1, 2 increases to say 50, or you have variety of decision to be taken, then if else, writing if else will be cumbersome, or rather if certain error is there, then mitigating that error, debugging that error will be somewhat difficult. There comes their switch case. Switch case makes this task easy, and how we are going to write switch, I'll just show you. Just write switch. It will become bold because it is a keyword, and here I, the value which is going to be checked in if case this, and if in this switch case, we'll place it here, and every if will be a specific case. So give case, write case and 1, because we are checking I equal to 1, same is here, and place a colon. Remember, not a semicolon, place a colon. And when 1 is coming, what we are presenting in if else case, we are presenting line 11. So we'll just try to execute that particular line, and we'll break. What this break does, break will take you out, or take the decision control out of the innermost loop. This is very important, innermost loop. So if you want to come out of this loop, just need break. And why we are using break here? Because if the user has entered 1 and we have got what we have desired, then there is no point in executing other lines. So coming out of this particular switch. Again, going for case, if user entered 2, then again same thing, we want the user to be shown that he has entered 2, and this is break again. If 1, because the case will not meet, it will go to 2, and if it does meet, then break. We come out of this construct, braces actually. And finally, if user does not enter 1 or 2, then we come to line 14. And how to write line 14 here in the switch? This will be treated as default, and will print the same thing which we presented in line 15, invalid. See, the same program which we made for if else is now totally converted to a switch case construct. So now I am going to delete this if. There is no if in our program as we have started, and I'll give the same entry and try to find what will be the result. As I explained, there has to be a colon, not semicolon. Run it again, and same entry I'll give. It should give invalid. And what if I enter 2? It will give enter 2. This is how switch case work. Now, what if I don't give break? If I don't give break, then there is no point where the control can come out. So if I give 1, then this line will be printed, but it has to go out, but there is no break, so it will go to 2, and again print this and then break, then it will come out. One more thing, one question which may come to our mind, that do we have to place a break here? Well, it's redundant. Actually it is not required, because ultimately this is the last case, so we have to come out of the switch case anyhow, so there is no point in writing. But just to make the program more in identical manner, this break, so every case has a break, so we may write it, but it is not required actually. So thank you.